Dear students of class 9A and B, now today, before teaching you about the Gupta administration, I shall analyze my previous teaching once more. In my previous class, I discussed about the role of Kumaragupta and his son Skandagupta, the role of Chandragupta II. Chandragupta II's son Kumaragupta ascended the throne after his father's death, and then who came to power? Then Skandagupta came to power. But when Skandagupta became the king, Kumaragupta grew older and became very weak due to various types of diseases. And that time Skandagupta was ruling the country as a ruler. Although Kumaragupta faced the Hunas, the tribal, invaders of Central Asia, invaded the Gupta kingdom during whose reign? During the reign of Kumaragupta. But Kumaragupta was unable to defeat them, so they invaded. But next year, once again the Hunas came. The time when they came, Skandagupta ascended the throne and defeated the Hunas, fought bravely, defeated the Hunas, and hence the Hunas did not dare attack India in the next 50 years. And now we are going to discuss about the Gupta administration. The Gupta period during the reign of Chandragupta I, Samudragupta, Chandragupta II, Kumaragupta and his son Skandagupta, there was a system they introduced was the Republican form of government. But afterwards, after the death of Skandagupta, a new wave of thinking restricted their normal thinking, interpreted all kinds of constructive works. So the monarchical form of government was changed to, the republican form of government was changed to the monarchical form of government. The Gupta rulers declared themselves to be the representatives of the God. They compared themselves to Lord Vishnu, Lord Shiva, Lord Yama, Varuna, Indra, and so on. Monarchy was the prevailing form of government during the Gupta period. And hence, it is said that the period of the Gupta emperor and their successors saw the gradual disappearance of the republican form of government. Monarchy was the prevailing form of government during the Gupta period, prevailing form of government, monarchy. And the theory of the divine of kings became popular during this period. Gupta kings were compared to different gods. They were compared to Vishnu as regards their function of preserving, and protecting the people. Lakshmi, the image of Lakshmi, goddess Lakshmi also appears on many Gupta coins. They are engraved even on the wall of temples. Gupta kings enjoyed a large number of powers which covered the political, administrative, military and judicial fields. They were, commander-in-chief of the army. Samudragupta, Chandragupta too, and he and Skandagupta. They personally led their armies because they were good commander-in-chief. They themselves faced their enemies and always led the war with their armies. The kings appointed all the governors and other military officers. During the Gupta administration, the kings appointed all the governors and other special officers. The governors and other officers had to work under the control and guidance of the king himself. And likewise, the central secretariat also part of the administration work under the supervision of the king also. But all land, at the same time, it is said, since there was a monarchical form of government, all lands of the country were the lands of the king. But the king could donate the lands if he was pleased with someone else. Especially the Brahmins were donated the lands, since the Brahmins were educated, they learned English, Sanskrit, and translated the Sanskrit, and they uttered Sanskrit mantras. That's why, and they during the time of Yajunas and other festivals, they played a crucial role, an important role. That's why some kings were pleased with the performance of the Brahmin Purohits, Brahmins, and hence some lands which were the lands of the kings could donate it for the satisfaction and blessings of the Brahmins. He could construct dams, give shelter to foreigners, impose recover, and remit taxes, give justice. The king, the amount of taxes they collected from the people, utilizes for the welfare of the people, constructed dams, roads, planted trees, remit taxes, could impose taxes, and also, punishment also was very mild. If any property was unclaimed, the king declared it to be the property of the state, and the king's pompous titles, Paramhamsara, Maharaja Dhiraja, Param Bhattaraka, these were the titles the king, assumed, and the king also, utilized the titles for those who pleased the kings, and afterwards, despite the divine elements attributed to the Gupta, the Brahmins played an important role. Why? Because the Brahmins knew Sanskrit. The Brahmins could explain all points of laws of the country. The Brahmins could suggest which decisions should be taken and which should not be taken. The Brahmins could advise the kings during the time of crisis. That's why the Brahmins had influence over the kings. And so, intelligent Brahmins were donated many lands by the kings, and hence they all became rich, wealthy, at the cost and blessing, royal blessings. And later on, some Brahmins misguided the common people. Later on, we shall discuss about it. Some common people in mass was not satisfied with the Brahmins. Common people were not happy because of misguidance of the Brahmins, because of the system of monarchical form of government introduced by the Gupta rulers. That's why the condition of the common people, not all, some group of people who were basically uneducated and depended on their income from agriculture as agricultural laborers, they worked, their condition was not good, so they were not satisfied with them. But during the time of Samudragupta, Chandragupta I, Chandragupta II, Gamaragupta, Skandagupta, most of the people were happy. They had no crisis, they had no poverty. Most of them were rich and were able to lead a very happy life. But the time when this system was there, the Gupta rulers adopted a republican form of the policy of republican form of government. But afterwards, the Gupta rulers introduced monarchical form of government. Means they gave importance to monarchy. That means they were the representatives of the Almighty of God, and they constructed so many temples, and on the surface of the temple they engraved so many images of God and goddesses, deities, and like Lakshmi, the god of wealth, like Shiva, like Vishnu, like Indra, and they themselves also utilize, they themselves also appears in different kinds as as Vishnu, God, as Varuna, Indra, Yama, as the representative of Varuna, Yama, Indra. So, the age when the common people were not happy and royal power, they were deprived of all kinds of privileges of the empire, because some Gupta rulers, they disliked agricultural laborers. Common hatred was there, that's why they were not happy. But ultimately, that act of misery removed from the country. The Gupta rulers in the later phase, in the later part of Gupta rule, the Gupta rulers had their councils, and the councils decided to remove the distress of the common people, and some Gupta rulers were very much interested to hear the miserable condition of the common people, so that they must live at least a happy life, because no one had any right to dissatisfy them, because they were the part of the country. That's why some Gupta rulers, in course of time, they removed the distress of the common people and allowed them to lead a very happy life. Next day, I shall discuss about the Council of Ministers. Thank you, my dear students. Today I shall give you homework. Please watch 10.